Why do I prefer dating white guys? Well, I think that there's a little bit more respect. I think that they're much more curious about the cultural difference. I think that they are not mean. They're very sweet guys. They try very hard. So
white men, they don't care about the hair. Like black men, low-key don't like natural hair. Like there's no pressure to have a big ass with a white man. They like flat asses. There's no slave mentality. A lot of black men think that black women are so strong we can do this. White men don't require that. Yeah, so that's why these bitches are on a white men. I'm behind the curve.
White men know how to treat women. I hate to give it to them, but they do.
Ain't no place I'd rather be. I'm with my queen.
Order to this address. So you understand that he paroled to this address.
Is that a scent candle or is that like an incense stick?
None.
That's you smelling like that?
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
You smell really good. You're welcome. I like your hair.
You good?
You got pretty eyes too.
Anything else? Anything else?
I could keep, I could keep going, but
I know people have always been upset the fact that I've always dated outside of my race, but I love being treated like a little princess, and I'm not saying that black men will do that for me, but like my boyfriend treats me so well, and I really am his little princess. Like, I love my white man. I'm sorry. I love my white man.
Where's the white man that looking for the black woman? Where are y'all at? Because I'm a natural black woman. And I may need me a well put together white man. Because these niggas out here is full of shit. So tap in, because when I get dressed, I'm a true baddie.
I think it's mandatory for every black girl to date that white boy. Date the white boy. Just date the white boy. And honestly, I'm not saying just any white boy, of course. I don't want the wiggas and no. I mean, just a white boy. Just a white boy. Do it. Do it. The best thing you will ever be able to do. Best thing. Do it.
Funny enough, this is actually my experience too, but I just kind of chopped it up to that just happened to be the men I was dating or people I was around. I met really nice, great black men. I met cool African men, but I'm too opinionated for most African men.
No one tells you this about marrying a white man, and honestly, I didn't realize how much I had to unlearn until I actually did. Am I crazy? Like, am I the drama? Obviously, I'm the drama because this man just never has the strength to pick fights with me.
When I pop out with my white boy, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want the looks. I don't want the, hey sis, what's up? What's up with that?
You like my hair?
I love it, baby. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Where the heck did the gel go?
You really like my hair?
I love it. It's so pretty. Beautiful.
This was my finished look, by the way. My hair.
Gorgeous.
I'm in my first interracial dating relationship, and for one, this man has treated me better than anyone has ever treated me in my life.
My wife is 14 weeks pregnant. She's craving something comforting, so I'm gonna make her a slow simmering chuck roast tonight. See how beautiful these carrots are? You gotta season your bread, baby. Sunday dinner. Meat is going in.
Add a little more broth.
Am I cooking for you, or are you cooking for me? You're my forever sous chef.
Thank
you for the meal.
Yes, Lord.
Bless the sweet hands that made it. Cheers.
Cheers.
What I do to deserve you? 10 out of 10.
5 Michelin stars.
You know what I realized? White men, they flirt different. Like, I could just be minding my business. Here comes some random white man. You like sushi? Sir, like, what's the vibe here? Is this a date or a direct deposit? I had one white guy take me out just to watch me try oysters for the first time. Not eat them, try them. Try oysters for the first time. And he was so proud, like, oh, baby, look at you being adventurous. Like, calm down. I'm not your pet project, okay? But you can keep feeding me, though. And they be planning experiences. Black men be like, yeah, what you doing? White men be like, yeah, how you feel about Tuscany and fall? Tuscany and fall? Sir, I feel like I need a passport and a new last name. Like, what we waiting for? So yeah, y'all flirt like y'all trying to secure a wife and the will. And honestly, I fuck with it. I respect it. Keep flirting, babe. I'm listening.
Hi guys, welcome back to Unfiltered For You Stories. Benedict as usual. Today, let's have this conversation. Because every time a black woman is seen with a white man, some people become relationship experts, and many people are left wondering and asking themselves, why are black women dating white men? Why don't they date black men? Is it about attraction? Is it about money? Is it because white men treat them better? Or is it because a black woman just likes a white man? And as we all know, seriously, interracial relationships between a black woman and a white man cause a lot of attention, both online and in real life. And sometimes the comments are supportive, while others are brutally negative. So why do some black women keep choosing or dating white men? If you're new here, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Let's catch up after these clips are played.
I just read an article that says black women are happier with white men. Don't be upset at me. It was an article. I didn't make this up. Go search for your own, because I don't care to give you the information.
Is it true?
You tell me. Do I seem happy?
Oh, yeah.
I am happy. Are you happy?
Oh, yeah. I went black and didn't go back.
If it ain't white, it ain't right.
Oh.
I can't wait.
Funny enough, this is actually my experience too, but I just kind of chopped it up to that just happened to be the men I was dating or people I was around. I met really nice, great black men. I met cool African men, but I'm too opinionated for most African men and I'm too loud, so that probably would never have really worked out. And it just so happened that like dating white guys and dating my husband, he's been the best person I've known. That to me, though, is with the caveat that I have a lot of violent men in my environment. I have a lot of trauma in my environment. So I understood that, like, it's not necessarily that white men are better. It's just I know a lot of trash men. That just is just what it is. And I just happen to have not met the ideal black, Hispanic, Asian person for me before my husband, because in part dating is luck. It just so happened that I lucked out and met a good person who happened to be white.
I fell in love with a white man before I even knew what black love was. Growing up in Idaho, dating white guys was inevitable. So when I met the love of my life at 16, a white guy, I wasn't making a conscious decision to be in an interracial relationship. So when we grew up and moved to Brooklyn, and I saw black love for the first time all around me, I felt confused and conflicted and scared. I saw black couples braiding each other's hair, dancing to the electric slide together, singing Love by Keisha Cole at the top of their lungs. And it made me question, will we forever be missing a piece of cultural intimacy? Will my partner ever really know what it's like to be black in America? Or know how to raise black kids? But on the deepest level, is that what makes a good relationship? Or is it having the same lust for life, feeling fully seen and loved for even your biggest flaws, and someone who says yes to your biggest dreams? It's those things that create a more foundational type of intimacy that I wouldn't trade for the world.
When I pop out with my white boy,
I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want the looks. I don't want the, hey sis, what's up? What's up with that? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Y'all MFers had 2 decades, all of the 30s and basically the 40s to get y'all's ish together. So when I pop out with my white boy, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear anything. Now, you know the statistics when a quote unquote black woman and a white man come together in a relationship and they marry. You know the statistics, right? They have a lower divorce rate, a higher percentage of staying together and the relationship being successful than the others. Check the stats. So when I pop out with them, I don't want to see or hear nothing.
White men know how to treat women. I hate to give it to them, but they do. I went out with my white homegirl, and I was with all of her friends. Them white men made sure I parked my car, walked me to the place. When we got to the little place that we was at, made sure I had a seat. I don't really drink, but like they kept checking in, like, do you need drinks? XYZ. Had a great grand time. Held good conversation. When it was time to go, they walked me to my car. White men know how to treat women. Now, I don't know if I could ever date a white man because I'm gonna be forcing you to like rap and get a line and wear grills. So I don't think that that's the path that I should go. But I done tried it with you African Americans. White men know how to treat women. So I might just go over there. I don't know.
No one tells you this about marrying a white man, and honestly, I didn't realize how much I had to unlearn until I actually did. Am I crazy? Like, am I the drama? Obviously, I'm the drama because this man just never has the strength to pick fights with me. Honestly, I put it here. Here are a few things that my British husband does that have kind of shifted my mindset. These things have nothing to do with the fact that he's British. Before some of you will come at me, because the last time I posted something about marrying a white man, there were people in the comments saying, oh, my black husband does this. Good for you, sis. This is not a comparison. So the first thing is that it doesn't assume, he just asks. And I know that might sound so small. Where I'm from, you're expected to just know things. But with him, I feel seen. I feel respected. He really just cares about how any situation would affect me. And to me, that speaks volume. That is love, believe it or not. His love is so calm and so soft. And soft love to me, it felt strange. Because, oh God, why are you not shouting? What do you mean I'm yelling at you and you're just so calm? What do you mean you're so understanding? What do you mean you know how to calm me down even when I'm wrong and I'm in my annoying state and I'm raising my voice? Like, you never match my energy. And for me, I didn't trust that peace and that quiet because I wasn't used to it. I was used to aura for aura. We match each other. Like, I still wait for that moment when I push him so hard that he yells in my face and does something drastic that is so out of character for him. I had to unlearn survivor mode when I met my husband, especially as an immigrant, because I was just always in survivor mode. You always have to work for everything that you have. Nobody's coming to save you, especially in this country. But when I met him, he was kind of that calm for me, who just told me, you know what, relax, it's okay to not work too much. And he would force me sometimes just to rest. Because that was important to him as well, and that kind of took me out of survival mode. I feel like I didn't realize that I was always waiting for the other shoe to drop and things to go wrong until I met someone who truly did not ever want to hurt me, and his intention really was just to make sure that I'm my calmest self. His main concern in life is just making life easier for me. He always, everything that we do, it's always, how can we make this easier for you
guys? Alright guys, so now it's my shift.
I'm in my first interracial dating relationship, and for one, this man has treated me better than anyone has ever treated me in my life. He came and immediately showed up and shows out. Like, I I don't want for anything. I don't need for anything. He reassures me. He protects me. He cares, and the words and the actions, they match. It's not no over promising and under delivering. It's like coming at you humble and then over delivering. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never felt this way about someone before. And the fact that this is an interracial relationship, I'm a black woman and he is a white man, I have, like, you know, a little cognitive dissonance about it. I'm very pro-black love, and in my life I have only dated black men because that's what, you know, I cherish, what I value. And you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So my mindset with this is that I've been hurt the most by the hand of a certain demographic. So let me not short myself or, you know, possibly miss out on the love of my life because I'm being closed-minded. And I think I may have found the love of my life. Like, this shit is crazy. Y'all, I don't know. Any other black women in interracial relationships, whether it be you, a black woman, and a white man, an Asian man, a Hispanic man, how do you all navigate that? Because I have been getting crazy looks from black people, and I would tell him about it, and he's just like, babe, like, it's cool, like, because he is a man who has only dated black women. Like, we're in PG County, Maryland. He grew up around black people, so, and it's not in a way of like, oh, he's trying to be this, be that. Like, this is genuinely who you are, your character. So, like, because people don't see his character and how he treats me, they just see the outside. Like, I know I'm getting dirty looks because it's like, oh, what is this black girl doing with this white man, especially with the climate of the country and things of that nature. But y'all, I really don't care. It's making me realize that the type that I had, the type of people who I would want to talk to and want to be around, they weren't good for me. They weren't good for me, and they wouldn't see my value. This man came in, told me that he sees my value from day one and has all gas, no brakes. And I mean, mind you, he's not someone that is a complete stranger to me. We went to high school together and we just ran into each other and reconnected. It was fireworks. But I would like to know any other black girls' experiences interracially dating, because it's new to me. I love it. I am so happy that I found someone who just makes me feel soft and loved and cared for and protected, and I've never felt like this. So it's wonderful, and I'm, you know, praying that him and I will continue this journey together. But I just need some encouragement, some motivation, because it is disheartening sometimes when I see the reactions and how people, you know, judge us. I mean, and I'd be a liar if I said that it didn't matter. Not to the point that I would never talk to him or that it would affect the relationship, but yeah, it's weird, it's awkward. So yeah, what is y'all's experiences? Please, come on, all the interracial dating. It could be men, women, I don't care. I just want to hear about everybody's interracial dating experiences.
So from what we have seen and watched, some black women love or are attracted to white men, and some are seriously searching for them and asking themselves where the white men are at. Actually, I want to start here because this is something that people sometimes completely miss out. A woman doesn't necessarily need a complicated explanation for why she is dating someone or for why she is interested in someone from another race. Sometimes it's just attraction. Some black women are just attracted to white men. That is it. And this is in relation to what some of those black women have shared there. We often turn interracial dating into some kind of sociological investigation. We ask ourselves, what does she see in him? What does he see in her? Who is benefiting? Maybe they just met at work and they connected. Maybe they were at university together. Maybe some of them matched on a dating app Others may have met through friends, just like any other couples, and maybe they simply looked at each other and thought, you are fine. So attraction just happens. It doesn't always come with dissertations. And we have had some black women saying that white men treat women better. Yeah, this is true to some extent, but we cannot base it entirely on the race. I think it depends also on the individual, but these black women, of course, in particular, maybe they found or they came across white men who treated them better than any other man has ever done in their lives, and that's why they think or they feel like white men treat women better. And yeah, you can also try out, you never know. However, they're also saying that don't just go with any white man. Be selective, choose wisely, and you may come across a white man who treats you like a princess, like a queen. And I think majority of the white men, they are brought up in a two-parent household. I think they have better chances of seeing how their maybe fathers treat their mothers, how their sisters are treated, and then also maybe from family friends, the way they treat their wives. And they are also trained maybe on how to treat a woman, on how to be a responsible man, on the things that you're supposed to do for your woman as a man, for your family as a man. And yeah, they just grow up when they are fine in the way they treat women. And when a black woman falls in love with such a well-trained white man, of course, she will have the best experience. She will have the best kind of treatment from her man or from her partner, which maybe she hadn't experienced before meeting this white man. And then also, some black women have come from households that were broken, and they saw their mothers struggling. Even if sometimes it's a two-parent household, sometimes it's always the mother looking out for the family, doing everything for the family, even if their father is present. So when a girl is used to such environments and treatment of women, and then she comes across a white man who does the opposite for her, of course she will appreciate and encourage even other black women. However, like I said, it's not basically a race thing. Sometimes it's just the kind of man that you meet or come across. This is also in relation to the way white men treat women. One of the African ladies who said that she's surprised that her man cannot even pick up a fight. She couldn't believe that a man can be so calm and soft-spoken as her husband. You can come from a background, like culturally, the way we are brought up, ladies or the girls or the women are the ones supposed to be doing certain chores. Then, when you marry outside your culture or outside your race, you come across a man who shares responsibilities. We can both cook, we can both do laundry, we can both clean, we can both do what? And that's why some black women, especially African women, get so surprised when they see white men doing these things. It's just a different experience and a beautiful one. So it is really very nice. So if you are within the reach of dating a white man, if you have interest in dating white men, do not fear, it's possible, but don't be careless with yourself. Don't just go for any man that you see that is white. Be selective. Screen the person. Like, take time to give yourself to that white person, because there are also some bad experiences of dating white men. And with that, I'll end this video here. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're a black woman dating a white man, what has your experience been like? Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, and let's catch up in the next one.